Thanks for having me back.
I mean, I guess we should start with that deal, because huge gain for your stock on the back of the Air Force. You're going to power this Air Force in Alaska. What does it look like in terms of longevity and potential for recurring revenue?
Yeah, it's one of the exciting opportunities we saw with sort of being able to partner with the government and the defense side to provide, resilient, kind of durable power solutions. It's one of the things, especially as we see different defense installations and capabilities moving to needing more and more, power, as well as, by the way, heat and steam, because that's an important feature to have up in a place like Alaska to keep things working in the winter. It's a pretty neat opportunity for what nuclear can do very well. So looking at this as a multi-decade kind of time frame, stretching out 20 to 30 years. Some of the details, of course, are going to be finalized as we get closer to actually building it. But yeah, very exciting opportunity and a very important part of sort of helping serve to the national interest.
I mean, a big vote of confidence in your company. What are there further negotiations about doing this at a broader scale with the government? Yeah,
I mean, it's a great question. We were excited to be selected kind of in a smaller group of folks, also in addition to what we just won with the Air Force in Addison, as part of something called the Defense Innovation Unit and their advanced nuclear program over there, which could open the door for a significant number of additional bases as well. So, when you combine those aspects and then touch on sort of what there's a policy push, right, coming from the government right now, looking at ways to use defense infrastructure and land and perhaps power that can be generated, like by us, for example, on the bases, to also power data center capabilities and AI capabilities on defense installations. It's a pretty exciting space to think about what the trajectory can look like going forward. But yeah, we were very excited to get that as a big win for us last week.
I mean, clearly the trajectory is exciting for investors. Question is, when will we actually start to see you be able to stand it up?
I think this is one of the things that's really exciting right now is on the backs of the executive orders a few weeks ago. Couple that with the broader macro environment here for nuclear and for energy as a whole. There's things that can actually do something that people don't talk about a lot, which is move schedules to the left, not to the right. So we're eagerly, executing against looking at different accelerated timelines and pathways. The key things are, though, sometimes people think nuclear is out in the 2030s and beyond. It doesn't have to be, and it isn't. For us, we have a site, we have fuel, we've been making steady progress for a long time. We've been at this for 12 years. So we're excited about having a good, clear trajectory of a first plant online in Idaho, late 27, early 28 is a target, with additional plants coming on after that, especially given that we're looking at regulatory accelerations as part of sort of what's happened on a bipartisan policy basis, as well as from this administration, and making fuel more available, which is one of the biggest bottlenecks we have to scale beyond sort of 1 to 3 to 5 to many. So that's now something that's being fixed through these executive orders as well to kind of bridge us into a commercial fuel supply chain. It's going to be accelerating the timelines here to be faster. Now, not all companies are going to move at those same paces, and that's what's a feature in the system right now, right? We have a lot of innovation, a lot of new approaches, and we're just excited to be kind of at the forefront we're on.
Right. So you sound pretty confident you're going to get stuff up and running, as again, to use your words, by 27, 28, and 29. So because we've all been working with sort of that 2030 or 5 to 7 year timeline for so many of these small modular reactors. That's not going to be the case here, Jake, is what I hear you saying.
Right. Not at all. Right. We have a site use permit we got back in 2019. We got fuel back in 2019. We're working on actually developing that site and getting, breaking ground, targeting at that. Actually, we're really working towards getting that done later this year to be able to then, have this plant being built, get the permitting in place, and then load it with fuel and start it up. We have all the right pieces to do there. It's really execution now. And obviously, with the capital raise we just did last week, gives us more fuel to accelerate those things, especially on the backs of those tailwinds. And the big thing about the tailwinds of those EOs, the big thing about those too is it's really accelerative, not just to go to the first plant, but to your second and your fourth and your fifth, so on and so forth. So those are the things we're now kind of leaning into and doubling down on.